the gym and let the soothing relief penetrate sore muscles. They make flavored condoms. How depressing is that? Flavored condoms. Let me give you some relationship advice. If you're in a relationship where you're using condoms for oral sex, here's a tip. Fuck someone else. Fuck a different person. It's not meant to be. You know what they should make? They should make flavored condom wrappers. Exactly. How many times have you been there doing this? God damn it. This thing. Now you open it up, you're like, oh, lemon lime. That's not that bad. Good. So a little personal stuff. I am a single guy. I'm single and I'm 46, which means I'm ready to cut a deal. People ask me, what's the main difference between dating in your 40s and dating in your 20s? And here's what it is. Even if I get lucky, even if I get laid, while we're doing it, I might sustain an injury. A torn ACL. An elbow could dislocate. That doesn't happen to a young guy. I tell you, you're over 40 and you're having sex and you get that leg cramp, get out of the room! Get out of the room! Come back with a banana, hurry, please! Get it. I don't need protection, I need potassium. I'm seizing up. No. I'd like to settle down eventually. I'd like to have kids one day. But just for the one day, because they're very annoying. It's true. I don't know. I hate to think I missed my chance to be a deadbeat dad. I don't let that go. But some people have cool kids. This friend of mine, they just had a baby. Kid's got an extra finger on one hand. Pretty awesome, huh? Here's how I get the news. My mother leaves me a voicemail. Judy just had a beautiful baby girl. But it has 6 fingers on one hand. Don't say anything. Click. I said, well, the finger's on her hand, right? Yeah, the finger's here. That's a problem. Unless she wears glasses. That's good. I'm the only one who's excited about it. I think that kid's awesome, right? Get that kid a guitar. Dun, 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 dun. Bong. I don't know. I think that's good luck. Think about it. That kid is going to win every argument that starts with first of all. You think you got her wrapped up, she'll hit you with and in conclusion. I'm like, what? So, I gotta go. I have a massage appointment I don't want to miss out on. It's my aches and pains. Here's another thing I tell you. When I go for a massage appointment now, I don't want any funny business. Okay, I got aches and pains. I don't want any of these places where they give you old rub and tug nonsense. Okay? If I go for a massage and I see her hand moving below the belt, I'll smack that hand away. I'll tell her I'm here. You want to give me a happy ending? You fix my rotator cuff. A hand job, I can do that when I get home. It's probably how I hurt my rotator cuff. Now I think about it. Hey, you guys have been awesome. My name's Joe DeVito. Thank you very much.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Lori Palmentary is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs right now.
Yo, we're going to keep this going. It's a funny night. This is her TV debut, Lori Palmentary. Lori.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I recently moved to Queens. Yeah. When I moved there, my mom was really worried about me. She was like, Lori, make sure you take all your gold jewelry and hide it. Just in case somebody breaks in and steals it and sells it for drug money. I was like, don't worry, Mom. I sold all my gold jewelry for drug money years ago. I thought when I moved, my life would be a little bit more like the television show Friends. I didn't think it'd be a lot like the show Friends. I thought that I would have friends. I love it here in New York. I was walking down the street. There were these two homeless crackheads. And the one homeless crackhead just turns to the other and he goes, damn, that girl's fine. And the other eye goes, yeah, but she's got no booty, yo. And the other eye goes, I'd do her anyway. I was like, thank you for pity fucking me, homeless crackhead. That's what I need in my life right now. I'm gonna call up my mom, tell her I met a nice man. I've been drinking a lot of wine lately. I don't even really like wine that much. It's my least favorite of the alcohol family. I'm a beer person. I love beer. Yeah. But I feel like I can't drink beer every day because then I'll get a gut. I feel like I can't drink liquor every day because then I'll be an alcoholic. But I feel like if I drink wine every day, then I'm just a sad white woman. It's not so bad. We have a book club. We watch a lot of Jennifer Aniston movies. I started teaching Zumba. And not like for real, I don't have a certificate or anything like that. I just invite people over, we take shots of Fireball and dance. Do it on a Tuesday, call it Zumba. My dad's always really worried about me. He thinks that no matter where I go, someone's gonna try to rape me. I try to reason with him, like, Dad, don't worry about it, I can take care of myself. But he's like, no, Lori, you understand. You understand what goes on in guys' minds. You're very naive, I know this. I think my dad's a rapist. So I maced him. My family, they're very religious. I'm an atheist myself. Anybody else here going to hell? I was a closeted atheist a long time because I knew my family could be really upset when they found out. And they were. My daddy was like, oh my God, Lori, this is terrible. We all thought that you were a lesbian, but this is worse. But recently, my dad came around a little bit. He was like, Lori, I don't care if you don't want to be Catholic, but I want you to have God in your life in some way. So I was like, all right, I'm thinking about becoming Muslim. And he was like, no, go back to atheism. I told my boss that I'm Muslim, just for the sheer sake that in the middle of the workday, I could pretend to pray, but actually take a nap. He called me, though. He did. He was like, Lori, I'm pretty sure you're not facing the right way. And I was like, that's Orthodox Muslim. I am Protestant Muslim. And he was like, I'm pretty sure the blanket's supposed to be under you and not on top of you. Someone's been watching Homeland. And I know it's really cliche to say that the next generation is going to be the worst generation, but I am pretty sure that the next generation is going to be the worst generation. And I'm not defending people my age either. We are a shitty group. We are not bringing that much to the table. My entire generation is like, we all have HPV. That's our contribution. But the next generation, they're going to be worse. There was a 14-year-old girl. She found an arm. And instead of calling the police, she tweeted a picture of it. Her mom saw the tweet, called her up, and she was like, hey, you need to call the police about this body part that you found. Which I'm pretty sure is a conversation she never thought she had to have. Because what kind of a kid finds an arm and goes, ooh, selfie? She's like, hashtag zombie arm. She's holding the arm, high-fiving it. She's using it to get an extended selfie. She's like... So another story in the news about a young girl in Russia who sold her virginity for $27,000. $27,000. And they were saying how terrible that was and how controversial. And I was like, Is it? Is that so terrible? Because I'm pretty sure I gave mine away for 2 beers. I paid for the first one. I was like, you want this? 2 drink minimum. I went to the doctor for my annual 3-year checkup. He asked me if I was on birth control, and I was like, yes. And he was like, what are you using? And I was like, I just go to Walmart and watch parents with their kids. I was in the store. I had no idea what was going on. There was a mother with her young son, and he was rolling around the floor. So I just took out my cell phone. I started rubbing my ovaries with it. I did get smart, though, recently. Now when I hook up with guys, I use reverse psychology on them. I encourage them not to use a condom so that they will use a condom. Used to be the other way around. I always encourage to use a condom, and they try to be sneaky and get it on without it. So now I'll be like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I do this all the time. I'm a surfer. I went surfing last summer in a bikini, which I almost never do, because sometimes when you surf in a bikini, your boob pops out. Yeah, it does happen. Got out of the water. A mother was upset with me because her young son had seen it. And I was like, honestly, I'm a little bit upset because I think your son owes me $1. Or 2 beers. Thank you, guys. My name is Lori Palmentary.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Kevin Ryan is taking the stage when we return.
This next comedian, Kevin Ryan, I met him in Memphis at the Blues Festival. Kevin Ryan!
Thank you. Fucking Sinbad, everybody. I'm celebrating. I just celebrated my 1-year anniversary of living in New York, and thank you. Some people say it's the greatest city in the world. I got spit on the other day on the subway. Has that ever happened to you guys? It has, yeah. I've asked that question a couple of times. The answers I've gotten back are, oh my God, that's disgusting. I've gotten back, yeah, it's New York, that can happen. And I had one lady who was like, yeah, I spit on people. I want to blame New York, I do, but I can't because he was a crazy person and there's crazy people everywhere. Could have happened in any city across the country. And you learn quick taking public transportation in the city. When you see a crazy person, there's 2 things that everybody does. You turn the volume on your headphones up and you look the other way. That's all you have to do and you're fine. Worst part about it, when this guy spit on me, we were stopped. Yeah. And he got off the train. And then as the doors were closing, he spit back on the train. Yeah. So there was a big pulled away. There was nothing I could do. I got anger issues. So I jumped up. I took my jacket off. I threw it on the ground. And I was like, you son of a bitch, motherfucker. And then I realized no one else on the train saw him spit on me. So he just turned me into the crazy guy on the train. He was like, tag, you're it, motherfucker. The guy next to me turned the volume up. He's like, this guy was cool a minute ago. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. I'm 28, I'm single, and I drink a lot. It's where I'm at. And like, I'm in my 20s, so everybody is dating on apps. Everybody in their 20s dates on apps. If you don't know what they are, you download an app to your phone, and single people come across your phone. It's awesome. One of these apps recently changed to where you can find single women within less than a mile of you. No, that's too close for me. I'm sorry. And I found this out because I was drunk at a bar, and I was on one of these apps, and I was going through, and I saw this girl,